cool it is. It don't matter how it started. We talking about how it's going. And I'm super excited because when you talk about greatness, when you talk about dope stuff, you talk about getting started and backstories, you got to talk about people who really putting on. And we talking about the internet, on stage, and really putting on for their city. Which city? I don't know. But they represent two of them. You represent two of them. Today, my guest is super talented. We're talking about an influencer who risked it all each and every time he decides to make one of his pranks something that's going to be a game changer. Born in Detroit. What up, though?
What up, though?
What up, though? Born in Detroit. We got to mention that because some of your family from Detroit, and I met your family, and they super cool. Shout out to them.
They crazy.
But Kansas City, Missouri raised you.
Yes.
Yeah, Kansas City.
816.
Oh, my God. Kansas City, Missouri, on the influencer, social media guru, going crazy on the social media platform. I want y'all to make some noise for my boy, Go Crazy, Gerald Huston. What's up? What's up? Clap for yourself. If you clap for yourself, that's going to make me so happy. That's going to make me so happy. Yup. Yeah, clap for yourself, my bro, Gerald. You make my jaw hurt. Huh?
You got to clap together.
Make some noise. Gerald, what's up?
What's up?
I love your outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cash Pro Shops. Who is
Cash
that?
Pro Shop. This is my boy I went to school with, Santrell Carson.
Hey, Central. Yeah, way to pop your... So I think that a lot of people come on the podcast, and it's so funny to me because they are usually repping somebody else's brand.
Yeah.
And I think that's a plus. Either their own brand...
This black-owned brand, too. He black. He
black?
light-skinned, though, but he black.
Shout out to the light-skinned black brothers out there. Cash Pro Shop. Where is he at? In Missouri?
He actually lives in, right now, I think he lives in Chicago. I think he lives in Chicago or Champaign. He lives in Illinois somewhere right now.
It's a vibe, and you know how important it is if you have a
So
platform.
you can look him up, Santrell, Santrell, Carson, Carson. Look him up on Instagram and hit him up if you want to get one of these Cash Pro t-shirts.
Well, hold on. He don't have a Cash Pro Shop page?
If he do, I don't know how to spell it. I don't know what it is.
We're going to assume that Cash Pro Shops is the page. If not, go to Latrell page.
It's actually Money, what is it, Money Talking?
Money Talking.
Yeah,
That's what it say Talking Money.
Can I get it real quick?
Talking Money. Yeah, you can go on your, you can definitely.
Talking Money.
Talking Money is on the ad. Cash Pro Shops, you looking good. Gerald, you in Atlanta. You live in Atlanta now.
It's Talking Money Clothing 217.
Talking Money Clothing 217.
Talking Money Clothing 217.
You got to send some merch. We got to get it on. And it's so funny because you wore that to be intentional. And I wore this shirt that says an occasional adult because in my mind, that's you. You play too much. You a prankster.
I'm an adult when I pay the bills. I pay bills.
No. Okay, no. You, okay, that's fair. You an adult when you pay the bills. But overall, occasionally you are pulling up with the adult card.
Yeah, occasionally.
Cause that's your whole persona. That's your vibe. An occasional adult, cause you a prankster. You not just a regular influencer going there just doing videos, skits, and sketches. You are a prankster.
I don't really like the term prankster. This is my personality. This is who I am. So
you would have been doing this if a camera was on or not.
Yeah, this is me.
This is you.
It's not really an act. It's like that's how I am in real life.
I am here to 100% agree. He is not lying. This man just took 30 minutes to eat a bag of chips before we started action. He not playing.
It was good.
It was Doritos. Okay, so this is who you are. And it's so crazy because a lot of times people are trying to find their way. Do you find like that this is an issue for people? If this is how you are? Because it could come off as a little bit more of a, an acquired taste.
An issue for who?
For the people of the world. Like, okay, so most people think you pranking them and they're like, oh, he playing too much. But this is your real character.
Right. Man, I don't know, man. I really don't care, for real, to be honest with you. Like, because, like, you got to be who you are. And so you're going to attract who you're going to attract, So I'm not looking to be fake just to attract a certain demographic. Yeah. So, like, I'm just going to be myself.
Yeah.
And then let God do the rest,
Did you get in trouble for this as a kid?
Get in trouble? Yeah, I got in trouble all the time. I broke my detention record in high school.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I broke the detention record in high school. I had 671 detentions in 1 year. That's a lot.
Okay, wait, so you was getting multiple a day?
Yeah, and then I was getting detention for not going to detention.
Okay, so whoever gave this man a detention for not going to detention, they need detention. You got to be a fool to get this man a fine on top of another fine. He's not paying the fine.
Man, I was not trying to go to
So
detention.
you never went to a detention?
I went a couple times.
Okay, I got to admit something in front of all my people out here. I enjoyed detention. Me and my friends used to get detention to kick it.
After school?
Oh, no. We had in-school detention.
Oh, yeah, I did the in-school detention all the time. I had to do that, like, because of fourth hour, because of Mr. Nesbitt. He had, Mr. Nesbitt he had glass balls.
I'm sorry, what?
He had glass balls, because something happened to him. He got hit in his balls, and his balls got crushed. So he had glass balls.
Okay.
So he was angry every day.
Okay, so how did you know this backstory? We talking, wait a minute.
Because it was just going around the school that he had glass balls, so.
So not only is he missing balls, but the ones that got replaced are glass.
There's glass, plastic, whatever they were. They were fake balls. He was angry every day, and I see why. He was angry. He couldn't bust a nut.
Okay, yeah, that definitely would do it. That got something to do with health and wealth and.
And I used to call him Mr. Nesdick, and then he used to get pissed off. So he sent me to in-school detention every hour, fourth hour. Fourth hour, I had to go straight. I didn't even go to class.
Oh, he didn't even want you to come to his class.
Nah, I got to go straight to in-school detention every hour. I think it was health. Health.
Mental health.
No, health.
No, that's what you need. Something for your
health.
mental health. You crazy
Physical
for calling that
health.
man. How do you, no, seriously, and we on the road all the time. We're in this world. You said this is your everyday personality. Some people not going to get it. Mr. Nesbitt.
Mr.
Nesbitt. He was one of the people who didn't understand your personality and things like that.
Neither did Mr. McCormick. He didn't understand. Mr. McCormick was like German, and he used to always come in, Gerald. I'd be like, my name is not Gerald. It's Gerald, motherfucker. He was like, get out of my class. You know what I'm saying? Like.
So, Gerald, it's safe to say that right now you shouting all these people out to let them know, like, look, I made it. You kept my name in your mouth.
Yeah, teachers, Mr. Fowler, fuck you.
Ah! It's Through Thick and Thin podcast, baby. No matter what, honestly, no matter what difficult trials that you've been through, you made it, and that's exactly what you're telling me. I'm sure that was a difficult time then.
It was, because Mr. Fowler made me sit to my back to the class. So the class was face the chalkboard, and I had to sit away from the class, face the other way.
Did any of this, while you were going through this, and this is all high school, because you're fairly young still, so.
That was fourth grade when Mr. Fowler did that.
Oh my God, this is trauma. You okay?
I'm all right.
Have you reached out or even decided to even see where any of those educators are in life?
I think Mr. Fowler might have died.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm not. I don't know how Mr. Nesdick, but
who?
Mr. Nesdick. I don't know what happened to him. And Mr. McCormick, I don't know where he's at either. I don't really care.
Okay. I'm great. It's great. So it's safe to say that this is not an act. This is who you are. How do you be in this? It requires a lot. I'm telling you, it's not easy being an influencer, being a person like that's in the limelight, being a person that's giving himself to the world. How do you deal with your mental health?
My mental health? That's
your health, your mental health, your state of being.
My health, my mental health? I don't know, man. I think mental health for me is like just being able to be myself, just being able to make people laugh is the best medicine for my mental health, is to make people laugh. So as long as I'm doing that, then my mental health is in great standing.
What happened when they're not laughing?
They're not laughing? Then you got to try to find a way to make them laugh. Because you got to search for that, you know. For me, that's just my thing.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm not making people laugh, then, you know, my mental health might be at a poor state.
Okay.
But I find that, like, up and down, especially with this social media game, because, you know, you do things, like, I think everything's a series in social media, so you got to, that's how I look at things. Like, we have a series, so we're doing, like, when I do pranks, you know, it's a series, the toe prank. It's a series of toe pranks, spider prank, series of spider prank, hugging people, hugging celebrities is a series, getting girls' numbers is a series of all that. So once you run those series to the mud and they're no longer like
relevant or
they're no longer hit, or the relevancy of them is like, you know, then it's time to find a new series. So, you know, that might be a dark space for somebody like me, you know, to wait to find a new series. You know, I already know what I'm about to do. I know my next move, but now I'm in the process of creating it, but I haven't like released it yet. So now I'm like in that dark age of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then once this stuff start coming out, then it's gonna be like, all right, we back up now. So
No, seriously, and I think that's what I want you to speak to, because
yeah.
people think that content creation is this thing that is always up on a high, right?
Yeah.
When you're in the dark space, what is that? Is it sleepless nights? Is it isolation? Is it overworking? Right?
I mean, I do have a lot of like where I can't really sleep. I'm thinking,
Okay.
you know, and then like I feel like I'm different. You know what I'm saying? So like
You are.
I'm like I can't do what everybody else is doing, cause some people can do fill-in content. You know, they can do like TikTok stuff, voiceover stuff like that to fill in the gaps before they find out what they want to do. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I don't feel comfortable doing it. Like no disrespect to nobody that does it, but I just can't do it. It's just not me. So
is it because you
even my boy
your
tried to give me the house and do some reaction videos, and I just did a couple of them, and I was like, bro, I ain't really like into it. Like it's cool, like, but I just really ain't.
That's not your
into
style.
it. Yeah, I'm not. You know, so like me, I'm all about creating series, shows on the internet, and just I don't know, man. So like, I don't have any like filler content for people. Like even like I've done some content like reenactments.
Yeah.
I've done some of them.
Yeah.
They did good.
Yeah.
But I'm just not like.
So the numbers is not what drive you. You're not at this point. Now that you have over 8, how many million followers over all platforms? You think?
Probably like 6.
Yeah,
Close to 7.
You had close to 7 million followers over all social media platforms. So, but at this point, you're saying it's not really about the following and what they want. It's what you want to put out that you're proud of. Because honestly, you see.
Yeah, I want to put out my own stuff. I want to put out like stuff that I created. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been doing that since day one, just putting out stuff that I created. You know what I mean? So it really ain't about like I see creators all the time. Like okay, when you seen that video, dude say I ain't fresh. Say I ain't fresh. You seen that? And then everybody do like a reacting video. I ain't fresh, or Shannon Sharp get up the car, and everybody do a reacting video of Shannon Sharp get up the car. Like I mean that's funny and stuff. I watch, I laugh at it, but like to me that's like filler content. 'Cause you know what I'm saying? You got like a lot of creators doing the same thing. You know what I mean?
Okay, so this is safe to say that creators, influencers look at other creators like that's cringy.
I ain't gonna say it's cringy.
It's copycat.
But it's not just me.
Okay.
Because like I built a reputation of being a different nigga.
Yeah.
Cause I am a different nigga. So
forever you wasn't even in front of the camera.
Yeah. So like I just can't do it.
What made you come from behind?
I did a couple of them. Like I remember one time when remember Derek Jackson?
Yeah.
I did a reenactment video of him. Like it did good too. Like, but it's still like I don't know, man. It just ain't. It really ain't me. I want to create stuff on my own. You know.
So you a hustler?
Yeah.
Have you always been a hustler?
I always been a hustler. Since I was a kid.
As a kid, so tell me about the hustling journey. I know that you, before this, you definitely were doing like, you were a barber.
Yeah, I cut hair. I cut hair since I was 11 years old.
What?
Yeah, 11.
Who let you touch their hair at 11?
My daddy gave me the clippers. He said, "Man, this how you do a fade."
Your daddy was cheap. Your daddy said, "No, my son gonna be my barber." Your daddy.
He said, "This how you do a fade, boy." He told me to let the levels. I got doing it, and just I'm like, cool. Next time I'm cutting my brother's hair. I'm cutting people at my church hair.
Oh yeah.
Then one time the pastor came up to our hotel room. We went to that church convention. He was like, "Can you cut my hair real quick?" I cut his hair, and then he preached about it.
I'm sorry. What you say? The who?
The pastor.
The who?
The pastor.
Yeah. So you born and raised in the church.
Yes.
Yes. Those be the ones.
Yes.
Yeah. What denomination are you?
Man, then I was supposed to be apostolic at that point.
That boy said, What made you not apostolic?
Apostolic, Pentecostal.
Pentecostal, apostolic. Okay,
I no longer believe in that. It feels like it's a cult. You know what I'm saying? Like
church or the religion?
The religion part.
Okay.
You know, so I no longer follow, Baptist, Methodist, Apostolic, Pentecostal, all the Church of God in Christ, non-denominational, all that stuff right there is just like just separating everybody.
Yeah. Because
everybody, I seen people argue. I seen a Baptist preacher arguing with a Pentecostal preacher about how you should get baptized or how you should be saved. It's just like, bro, it don't matter, but we're trying to get to the same place. You know what I'm saying?
I can respect that. So, but you are a spiritual being.
Yeah, I believe in the higher power. I believe in God.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't really like to call him God because I don't think that's what his name really is, but that's just my belief.
Okay, so when it's time for you to experience like an elevation in your spiritual realm, who are you calling? Like, what are you doing?
Uh, really just to the higher power, to whoever's in charge.
Thank you, higher power.
Yeah, whoever's in charge, because
Okay.
like
I like it.
I don't really like, cause man, yo, we were slaves at one point in time,
Yep. Come
and
on.
this religion got pushed upon us.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Religion got pushed on us by white people that was beating on us and raping us
So it can't be
and
that
killing
good, huh?
babies. So
If they gave it to us.
it's like, yo, where'd all this come from? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's a lot of lies, a lot of twists in all the religion, especially if the white man gave it to us. Not saying I'm not racist or I don't trust people,
No, but we understand.
but I
the
understand
content.
the background, the origin of where it came
the
from.
origin behind it. No, that's
So
real.
it's an origin behind all this. You know, I used to get in trouble a lot. You know, my daddy's making write Black History reports. He'd give me the books. He'd give me these books. I had to read all these books and do a report on it. And I see black people get hung in the book and everything. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, I'm really like pro-black. You know, but at the same
I'm pro-black
time,
too.
I'm
pro-people, but I'm pro-black. I love being black.
Yeah.
I don't apologize for it. We understand that it's a culture, and we creating a culture. You created the culture, and I think by accepting and being honest and saying like I believe that there is something bigger than me is good enough. I believe you treat people the way you want to be treated, and we're influencers, right? You're an influencer and a comedian, so you understand the power of numbers. You are a hustler. How do you streamline like between the various content, like between the platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok? Like, how do you pick what goes where and when and how you do it for people that may not know, because you've been successful doing it? Has it been just by you just shooting your shot, or has it been strategic?
At first, it's just, you know, shooting your shot, trying to figure out each platform, but now I got a kind of a feel of each platform. You know, Instagram and TikTok pretty much gonna like the same thing. Even Snapchat gonna like the same thing. Snapchat like it all. You know,
Snapchat like it all?
It like it all.
Then that's so crazy because I ain't gonna lie, I just record my videos on Snapchat and then I save it and then I don't put it on Snapchat.
Yeah, Snapchat likes it all. They like vlogging just like YouTube. YouTube like vlogging. Instagram and TikTok like the same thing. Short videos.
Yeah.
Minute, 90 seconds tops.
Okay.
15, 30 seconds. They like all that stuff. Facebook is the older crowd. They're the old fogies.
They the what?
They're the old fogies.
I love it.
They're the old people. The old people are on Facebook. So they like drama. I can make a drama video and put it on Facebook and they'll watch it. But they won't watch it nowhere else. TikTok might watch it, you break it down and make it real short form. Instagram might watch it too, you make it short form, but long form content, like a 3 to 5 minute, 10 minute, 15-minute drama video, Facebook's gonna watch that and they're gonna argue about that. They're gonna argue. Even they even know it's fake.
Facebook gonna argue with the people. I love it when I see the people arguing on Facebook.
Facebook will argue about anything. You be like, yo, this is a glass. It got water in it. They're gonna argue about that. It ain't water in that glass. There's coffee in that glass.
And somebody's like, no, it's not. It's tea. That's a tea.
Yeah, they're gonna argue about anything. So I love Facebook. You gotta make, for me, have my content on Facebook, I make it for them to argue. Strictly for arguments.
So controversial content is what goes on Facebook, is what you say.
Yeah, strictly for arguments.
Do you pick and choose who you actually film your content with? Like, so I know at one point they were saying it's good to collab with people who have more followers with you. Is that important these days?
For me, it never has been important. Like, I don't like try to collab with people because they got more followers than me. And usually just be like, either you can act or you're just a woman that they want to look at.
Oh,
you know?
That's true.
So.
Only reason why I'm definitely asking that question because I don't know if you know what's going on. Well, you obviously know that the world is just like it's just upside down with just people always want to comment and say something. Well, just recently, I don't know if you heard, Joe Budden was saying that Drake is only hanging with Sexy Red right now because he getting paid to do it. There's no way. They said Joe Budden said there's no way that Drake wants to hang with Sexy Red on his own merit.
It sounds like Joe Budden to hang with Sexy Red. Bro, he had one song. He had one song about masturbation. Pump, pump, pump it up. He was do. That was a masturbation song.
So you don't agree?
I don't agree with that. Like, I mean, if he is getting paid, hey, so be it. Get paid to hang out with this girl, promote her. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people get paid to promote other artists.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't. If it's true, I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah.
But another thing is, Drake's a very smart guy.
Mm-hmm.
He understands that Sexy Red's created a different demographic.
Yep.
And Drake is a guy he's an artist that has a lot of range.
Yeah.
So he gonna cater to all demographics.
Yeah, he is.
I want that ratchet crowd. Listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like he want everybody to listen to him. So
and also too, he want us, his loyal followers, for those who may have never even given Sexy Red a chance, a more older crowd, right?
Yeah.
To listen to her too.
I don't know, more older.
When I say so
Hey,
Sexy
I
Red
like
is
Sexy Red. Like,
of course, but Sexy Red ain't our age demographic.
No,
Sexy Red is targeting a very young group of kids. Not saying that we're old, but I don't think 30 and up is going to. Okay, I don't think 35 and up. I'm 35 and up. 35 and up is not necessarily going to Sexy Red. When we hear it, we like, what's that? What's that? What's that? You know what I'm saying? We excited about it. But we not turning on Sexy Red.
Right.
We in the vibe. We putting on Drake, right? We throwing on Drake. But I think that it is strategic. So it's important to collab with people.
Yeah.
It's important to collab. And I think that Drake is very intentional with how he hangs.
Because Drake got, what, 100 million followers or something like that?
She can't lose.
And she got like 3, almost 4.
Yeah.
So it's like doesn't even have 10% of the following Drake has. And Drake's still collabing with her. Mm-hmm. And so I got over 1 million on YouTube, so why come I can't collab with somebody who got, 50K,
exactly.
20K, 30K? Like,
I love that. I love that for you.
It don't really matter.
It don't matter. I think the respect of person.
I got a video right now that's going viral right now with this girl. She got 25K. Mm-hmm. It's going viral.
Do you see her followers going up because of this?
Yeah, they went up.
Okay.
They went up. The video went crazy. It did good on Instagram too. It had like 200,000 likes and like 40,000 comments almost. They arguing.
They arguing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want them to argue.
Yeah.
I think it's some good information.
Do a video about child support, bro.
Oh, child support is an ongoing
Do a video about
situation.
child support, bro. Like,
I agree with it, and then again, I don't. I agree with it because, hey, I wanted my dad to take care of me and send some support, but I don't agree with it because James got outside kids, and damn it, if we send him some money, that should be enough.
Yeah.
So it's a catch-22 like child support. Those are
right.
You can't lose with child support. Because you got kids.
Yeah.
You got kids. Tell about your kids. You got kids, and you talk about your kids in your stand-up because you're not just an influencer. You are a stand-up comedian too. Did they not know that you're going crazy? Did they not know we on tour together? Yeah.
Who?
Me and you.
Oh,
yeah.
So these people out here?
Yeah, these people. Did y'all not know?
Y'all didn't know?
We touring together. We touring around the world
Y'all
together.
didn't know?
We actually live with each other in Airbnb.
No, we do.
No, I see you for who you are.
Yeah.
And you see me for who I am.
Yeah. It's my sister right here.
This is my brother. Like, we literally have had, we've journeyed together. And when I say highs and lows, we see each other. We get off the stage, like, how was it? All of us enjoy stuff. But right now, we are both away from our kids, right? And I see what you experience. You see what I experienced with my child. How do you deal with parenting, right? Being on the road and even being an influencer and your kids know that, daddy is known. And people know I know your kids.
Man, my kids just want money for Robux. All they want, they don't care about nothing. You got $20. They for real, they'll butter you up. They'll call you and talk to you on the phone for 20, 30 minutes, have a normal conversation about how you doing, how the comedy show, and what you eat today, and all that type of stuff. And then an hour later, it takes you back. Can I get $20?
Yep.
Let me get $30. They just want money, I told my kids a lot of my stand-up because that's like majority of my life right now, I'm a dad, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like the experience that I have with my kids, like them are my experiences. Mm-hmm. So can't nobody really take those from me because they're mine.
And if they do, they stole it.
They stole it, you know what I mean? And then on top of that, a lot of parents is dealing with the same issues that I may be dealing with my kids, with their kids.
Yeah. So
it can get relatable to some people. So I like to talk about my kids a lot because that's really what my life's about, really.
Have you ever said something about your kids? You like, damn it, I just crossed the line.
Nah, because they get on my nerves.
It ain't, so it's no limit.
I literally have my kids say to my phone one name is she get on my nerves, The other one is she always mad at something, and then he get on my nerves. And then my youngest daughter don't do nothing. That's my sweetheart. She don't do nothing.
Yeah.
She just give me hugs and kisses.
She's the one that's on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody highlighting her.
Yeah. She's great. She's a star.
She's a star.
I mean, other kids, they stars too. They just get on my nerves.
No, obviously, she always got an attitude.
Yeah.
Speaking of attitudes, dude, who it come from? Cause
Which one? Well, the one that she get on my nerves, she just like her mama. She a split image of her mama. They're the same person.
So the mama get on your nerves.
The mama, man, I mean, she get on my nerves, yeah, but I don't really like. I mean, she get on my nerves, man. She just.
You know what's so funny?
She a hood rat from KC.
Okay. All right. Never mind. Okay. And then.
You know what a hood rat from KC is?
A hood rat from Kansas City?
Yeah.
That's what I think it is. Just a hood rat.
She smoke weed.
It's a definition.
You know what I'm saying? She smoke weed.
Uh-huh.
She got a different boyfriend every 6 months.
Oh.
Her last 3 boyfriends died. One of them died in a shootout. The other one died from overdose. And then the other one died from, I think he was in a shootout too. So she had 2 dudes in a shootout that died, and 1 dude died from an overdose.
That's trauma.
Yeah.
That's trauma. God, I'm kind of lost for
Then
that.
she got a different car every year. Every time income tax season come on, she moving. She either moving or getting a car. Every income tax season, moving or getting a car.
That's
One
like
or
a
the
hood
other.
rat from any city. There ain't even a Kansas City hood rat. That's a hood rat from any city. So it's safe to say if you always getting new furniture and a new car during tax season, you may be a hood rat.
Definitely a hood rat.
That shit is wild. I hate that for some people because I got some friends.
I hate that for me.
You picked them. But
Yeah,
guess what?
like,
Let's go to my next
at
question.
that point in time, I had like hood rats. She was a young hood rat she was an early stage hood rat. You know what I'm saying? So like, you didn't know she's gonna become that because a lot of hood rats, they be hood rats when they're young. When they get older, they grow up out of that.
Okay.
But she never grew up out of that.
She never grew up out the hood rat.
Yeah, she's still doing the same thing.
Okay, so this is my thing. This is what I gotta ask you. When you're on stage and when you're kind of like transitioning from joke to joke, what's on your mind? Are you thinking about like what this audience want, or are you thinking, hey, I'm gonna get them me no matter what's going on?
At the beginning of my stage, it was like I'm just gonna be myself.
Yeah.
And be me. But then you see sometimes like you can't be me everywhere you go.
Cannot.
You know, especially on stage, because like you gotta like kind of feel the crowd out a little bit and know that okay, this crowd right here. And I'm still learning that because you know we've been on the road together, so I done had time like, oh man, I told this joke. I should have told this joke tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like this crowd wasn't messing with that joke. Like I was just in this other city and they loved it, and I came here and they like, man, you know what I'm saying? So like you really gotta like fill out your crowd. So for that answer to that question, I'm still in the process of learning. So I think I'm getting better at it. I think I had a huge learning curve over the last probably like, I want to say like maybe like a couple of months of touring. Mm-hmm. I probably had a huge learning curve.
You have, and I've seen it too. I've actually seen it and I enjoyed it. I enjoy watching you just figure it out, because one thing I can say about you, you're fearless. That's a fact. Like you're not going to go out there, you don't give a damn about them people, how they looking or whatever. You like, hey, I'm Gerald, I'm here. Receive that. So that's right. I think that's the quality that you have to have. But for you growing,
and I think another thing is, I tell people all the time, like I got a kind of a dark sense of humor.
Kinda. You're dark. You're a dark comedian.
I got a dark sense of humor, but I tell people all the time, like, bro, if you're gonna be dark, you better have some punchlines.
You better
to come back. So it's just something crazy. It better be something next that's really, really funny.
Yep.
On top of that, to bring him back, like, okay, he said this, but then he came with this, you know.
Dude,
so,
I know this sounds crazy, and I'm pro-choice, but your abortion joke is hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
That's hilarious to me because
they ain't supposed to be funny.
It's a joke. It definitely is funny. It's dark, and it's funny how these babies gonna be there. You like, hey, get away from me.
Yeah. I was thinking that. I was thinking that one day. I was like, man, what happens to all the Plan B babies? It was like,
man, the fact that the Plan B ain't even an abortion is hilarious. And so it just reaches different ranges of people. I know that I try my best to just, I try to read the crowd. But then sometimes you got to reach your energy. Like, what am I feeling like talking
Yeah.
about? Right? So what kind of advice would you give people for the stage and for social media when it comes to being yourself, being original, being authentic? Like, advice.
For one, don't steal jokes.
Okay, that's number one. That's the all-time. Don't play no
Do
way.
not steal jokes.
Yeah.
Cause joke thieves, you're gonna get caught one day.
Yeah. Because you want to get better.
Yeah, you're gonna get caught one day stealing jokes. Don't do that. Confidence is key. But I'm gonna go back to joke stealing. Sometimes there are certain topics that people just gonna talk about. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, like P. Diddy's real big right now. So I'm pretty sure there's thousands of comedians across the country making P. Diddy jokes. So don't consider yourself stealing if you're talking about P. Diddy. But I mean, if you tell a joke word for word that somebody else said, then yeah, or try to mix it up.
Son on top, it's a problem.
Yeah. Somebody say that, then you got that.
Stole it.
You got that from somewhere. You know what I mean? And like even me saying my son was P. Diddy gay, like nobody says that. Like, no, like even that. But I'm just saying like don't worry about like don't steal, but don't worry about having some of the same topics other comedians gonna have, because a lot of comedians do that, and that's an issue for me that I'm trying to veer away from, because like for me right now, like I told my kids a lot, but I told my kids for the beginning of my set, at the end of my set, I'm talking about sex. So when we got a break coming up, my whole goal is to find a joke to replace me talking about sex, because anybody can get up there and talk about sex.
That's it.
You know, just like niggas talking about getting their ass ate. Like I heard hella comedians talk about that shit. Like, so I'm just like, yo.
Do they? I ain't know.
I've heard a few.
Like getting that booty ate like that.
I heard a few say this shit.
Yeah.
Like we went to I don't think he was there at the time. I think he was out of town or something. We went to Virginia. You didn't go to Virginia with us, did you? And the comedian, like, he opened up for us. Like, he was the host and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's talking about getting his ass ate.
You like, damn.
So I'm like, nigga, when I get him talk about this shit, nigga,
it ain't gonna hit as.
It's not gonna hit as hard.
Yeah, they just heard.
Or my shit gotta be super funny to hit as hard, and it's just like, it's funny, but it's not like he just said a lot of shit about it. Like, he did a whole bit. Like, I just did like a couple lines about it, but he did a whole bit, you know, so it takes away from what you do. That's why when I first was doing comedy, and I opened up for like Damon Williams.
Let's go, Damon Williams.
And
who else?
Lil Duval.
D.L. Hughley.
You know, D.L. Hughley. And like I want to have the comedians that are real, true stand-up comedians that I opened up for. You know, I also opened up for internet people like Jess Hilarious.
Okay.
And
how did that go?
Ha Davis. Jess Hilarious is, I don't want to, she's fake as fuck. That's all I gotta say. Like, like, she's hella fake. That's a fake person.
Damn, like, Jess with the mess.
Like, and Jess, like, she probably can't even remember nothing that she ever did to me, because she did so much. She probably don't remember me. She probably don't know why she don't even got an issue with me. But make a long story short, I met Jess Hilarious in 2017, and cause I was a house comedian at the Improv in Kansas City.
Ooh, that's lit.
So I had a lot of comedians mad at me because I wasn't doing comedy for a couple years.
And they like, hey, call Gerald.
And they like, how the heck is he, you know what I'm saying, doing this? And like, I think I was only like a little over a year in, like, and I was literally like opening up for comedy. I remember I met Damon Williams. He said, you a house comedian already? You been doing comedy for a year? He said, I had to wait 10 years to do that. You know, he told me that. So basically, I'm at the gym working out. I get a call from the manager. He said, yo, can you open up for Jess Hilarious? I'm like, yeah, cool.
Yeah, cool. Why wouldn't
At the time, I didn't even know who the Jess Hilarious was.
Okay.
You know, I didn't know who she was. I wasn't even really big on like internet comedians, or I didn't know anybody. I think I knew like Desi.
Okay.
And Ha probably.
Okay.
That's probably I heard of them, but I didn't know like.
You still didn't even know the
I
content
couldn't
of
tell
what
you
they
not
did.
one skit they did. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really know that, but I knew they had internet comedians on there. I think another person knew was I think Robbie World. I think I've seen them on the internet before, and so another person, funny salesman, Kenny Brooks. I've seen him before, and so I really wasn't like, that wasn't my thing. I wasn't really into that. I used to watch like stand up and the people who I grew up watching.
Yeah.
That's what I used to watch. So basically, long story short, even though this is a long story, I opened up with Just Hilarious. I go down there, I open up for her, I see her, I meet her. She's sweet as she can be. She's nice.
Okay, that's how they started off. Everybody
This is when she first started doing videos. She had on a pair of number 11s, number 11 Jordans, the white and blue. They was in white and blue number 11 Jordans she had on. and opened up for all weekend.
Why was that important?
Cause I'm describing the time.
I'm like, what?
I'm describing the time. We're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
She on number 11 Jordans. Nice girl. She's with Chris at the point of time.
Yeah.
His boyfriend. Opened up for a weekend. She said, "Oh, you look nice. Yeah, I like your outfit." She commented my outfit. She was nice to me and everything. And then we had a great weekend. And then she left. And then she was coming back. And she wrote on my Instagram page. She said, "Hey, bro, I'm coming back in town. I'm gonna need you again." I said, "Okay, cool." So I'm opening up for her again. She ended up canceling that show for whatever reason. I can't really remember what happened, but she canceled that show. And she ended up coming back some months down the line. This is around the time that she had gotten in trouble on the airplane for making fun of an Indian guy or something like that. I don't know if nobody remember that.
Yeah.
And so I had responded to her comment like, "Yo, sis, you want me to come open up for you, whatever?" And she didn't respond, so I said, "Yo, I'm just gonna go down there." You know, she done got a little more popping, probably busy. Let me go down there, you know. So I go down there to the comedy club that night, and I told everybody I'm up for Jess tonight.
Period.
Told everybody, because like Kansas City, that's my city.
Yeah.
My city fuck with me.
Yeah.
When I say I'm coming out, they coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can go sell out a show the whole weekend, just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they just fuck with me so tough.
As they should.
So, like, cause they see my grind. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck with that nigga funny. I seen them come up from the little bars and shit doing comedy, so they come see you. So I'm telling everybody I'm going to see, oh, I'm just hilarious. When I get down there, right, and I go up to her, I was like, "Yo, what's up, Jess? You said I could open up for you when you came back in town." She was like, "I said that." I swear to God, I was like, "Oh shit!" Like, yeah, you said that. Like, yeah. This time she had on a pair of Balenciagas. That's why I said number 11 Jordan.
The money has changed.
She had on a pair of Balenciagas at this point in time, and she was not with Chris no more.
Okay.
I want to say this was the time she was dealing with Country Wayne. It might have been around that time.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I don't want to be. Don't quote me on that, but I think that was around that time.
Yeah.
You know, and she had an opener by the name of Desi Alexander.
Okay.
That was her opener.
He's still with her, right?
Yeah, he's still with her. He writes her material for her. And then so.
Oh wow.
That's how I know all this, you know what I'm saying? So I get back in the back. I'm chilling in the back with him and stuff. She actually told me to come back tomorrow. She said, "Don't open up today, come back tomorrow." So I left, and I came back the next day, and I'm in the green room hanging out, and everything is cool. Like, everything is great. Like, nobody had a problem, nobody had an issue or anything.
Yeah.
And that's when Daisy told me, "See, I'm writing for her, whatever, I'm writing her jokes, you know."
Yeah, of course. People can't wait to tell.
He said, "I'm writing her jokes, you know." I'm like, "Oh, okay.
What she end up doing?
That's cool." And so I went on stage, Desi went on stage, and she went on stage.
Yeah.
When she went on stage, she came back, and she was mad. She was like, "I feel like you and Desi were funnier than me."
Oh.
And
yeah,
then,
that's a thing.
And then so I
Damn,
was like,
that's a thing.
I was like, "Nah, sis, you was good. You was funny. You know what I'm saying?" I was like, when you did that joke, you did a joke when you was crawling like a roach. I think she was crawling like a roach or something on the ground. And I was like, "Don't crawl on the ground." I was like, "Crawl on the wall. They can't see you."
Yeah.
It's like we tell Boogie,
Yeah.
"We can't see you when you're on the ground."
Yeah.
I had that same advice because I used to do my little head joke on the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rodney Perry said, "Sit up and do it."
Yeah.
You know, Rodney Perry told me I was going to be a star one day.
Hey, Uncle Hot Rod was just on here. Shout out to Uncle
Rodney Perry told me,
if he said it, it's going to happen.
That's another story. But, so I told her that, and then she just, I don't know, her attitude kind of changed after that. And then, I think I was just joking with her on the internet one day after that, and she blocked me.
Oh. So okay. Okay, so it happens.
And then she commented on my videos, when I post my video in the shade room, and me hugging pregnant celebrities, she would talk bad on my video.
Really?
Yeah.
So you did something wrong?
I don't know what I did.
Nevertheless, that's part of the process, though, right? We're not going to be liked by everybody. You don't have to be liked by everybody, but you have to.
Not even your peers, man. Somebody who you look up to. I had no problem with Just Hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I know she just blocked me. I have no problem with her.
So that is for the record. Gerald has no problem with Just Hilarious. Just Hilarious. We got to get you on this podcast, and then definitely got to.
She's not going to be able to tell you nothing, but she's not going to be able to describe nothing.
Yeah, because of the habit.
I described it to the T. What you had on, who you were with,
yeah,
what happened going on, all this stuff, the roast joke, everything. Like, I literally described it to the T. She can't go word for word and tell you what
she wouldn't be able
she
to.
don't like me for.
Yeah.
She probably going to be able to say something like, his videos, I don't like his video, they irk me, or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you know what? We ain't gonna even focus on who don't like us.
Yeah.
It's a whole world of people who do. Tell these people how they follow you, how they can stay in contact with you, what you got coming up next, and what they need to be looking out for.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram, Gerald Huston, GeraldHuston.
And not Huston. What
They call me Huston. They spell
Gerald.
my name wrong. Houston, like Houston, Texas.
No, it's Gerald Huston.
They just spell it wrong, man. Because they spelling it like, how do you spell house? House, right? That's how you spell house. And this is a business card right here, but we're going to take it in a minute. But yeah,
we rapping.
how you spell house? House, right? How you spell Houston? Houston. So that's really Houston. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really not.
God. Is that
They spelling Houston. They spelling Houston wrong. That's really Houston, Texas.
because his name is Huston, he wants to justify that houses should be Hoos. Okay,
Yeah.
well.
Next up, I got a podcast coming out myself. Random as Fuck podcast. It's
Random
very
as
random.
Fuck podcast. Stay on the lookout.
Yeah, stay on the lookout for that. I got a dating show coming out. It's called Kick 'Em to the Curb. I don't really want to get too much details about it, but it's a dating show. I'm the host of the dating show, and we about to get very, very messy on the dating show.
And you know how to get messy. You know how to get up those ratings. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait for you all to just join Gerald's world, because it's definitely Gerald's world. If you're not a part of it, you need to be soon. Listen, we on tour. We got big tours popping. The Going Broke Comedy Tours. Me, Funny Marco, Gerald Huston, Boogie Williams. Shout out to DJ Cinco. We got the show, podcast. And guess what? This podcast.
Cinco, you watching it? You took my charger, bro.
Oh my
You took
God.
my charger. You
Cinco.
took my charger last time we was in. What was we at? San Jose?
I don't know. We was in
Took
San
my
Jose.
charger, man.
That's your third charger this tour. Listen, y'all. People can take a lot of stuff from you, but they cannot take your process. Through thick and thin is exactly what you're doing. Out of all the obstacles, guess what? You made it through the difficult times, through the stories, through the people saying no, through the blocks, through the shade. It's our season. Make sure you stay locked in. You like, comment, share, subscribe. Do all the great things, because guess what? You don't want to miss what's coming up next. It's always a dope host, me. And it's always going to be a dope interview, and you don't want